Well, hello there, Mr. Heartlight here in the kitchen. You see, I spiffed up a little bit. But part of what Mr. Heartlight wants to bring you, what I like to do, is about body, mind, soul, and spirit in everything we do. We'll concentrate on health. A healthy body makes a healthy mind, has a healthy life. So our nutrition is so important. And healthy nutrition is looked at so many different ways. So many people looking at it this way and that way and just overanalyzing it. Look, again, the KISS method. Keep it simple, silly. Look to the simple parts. And so I want to show you today simply how to make some healthy food that is good for you, rich in nutrients, rich in probiotics, and very easy and very inexpensive to make. It's Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is full of probiotics. It's got live cultures in it. So when I look at these type of foods, probiotic foods, they are living organisms. And living organisms need to be nurtured. Like everything else. And the more love you put in, the more nurturing you do, the better results you'll have. So I love my yogurt. I eat yogurt every morning with some blueberries. I get the blueberries for the antioxidant burst I need for the day, and I get the protein and all the probiotics that is in the Greek yogurt. You can use Greek yogurt. We freeze it for the grandkids for frozen Greek yogurt, and you can use it as sour cream, as butter, as a thickening agent in soups. And I mean, there's so many things that is so good for you. It's best while the cultures are alive, obviously, so they go into your gut and benefit your gut and the positive flora there. Greek yogurt is good for you and easy to make. All you need is 3 ingredients, 3 tools. 1, a whole gallon of milk. 2, some powdered milk. 3, some good whole milk plain yogurt that contains live cultures on it. This is our starter. This is what gets it going again. And one of these will make like almost 4 gallons of yogurt. So it's very inexpensive. I share it with my family. The crock pot is great. There are yogurt makers and everything, these little small containers, but you can make a whole gallon of yogurt with a crock pot. And it won't scorch. It's so easy to burn milk in a conventional pan on the stove. So the crock pot just heats it up nice and slow to bring it to 180 degrees. I only got about ½ a gallon in this crock pot. That is so much yogurt. So I'll make another batch. If you have a larger batch, it's like a cup of yogurt to a gallon of milk. But I'm making ½ a batch. So I will be using like ½ a cup of yogurt and use about ½ a cup of powdered milk. And I'll put that all together. But there's a certain scenario this all goes in. Right now, while the milk is warming up, I will put in the powdered milk. And this is 1/2 cup. And I'll just sprinkle that in there. Then I'll mix that in with a wooden spoon. And I'll continue to stir that. But I don't want any reaction or with a metal. Well, we haven't got a starter in there, but I always like to use wooden utensils or rubber utensils because when you're working with live probiotics, there can be a reaction with the metal and damage our little babies. So these are live cultures, so you want to maintain them. So I'm going to let this mixture of just powdered milk and whole milk warm up a little bit. Just keep an eye on it. We want to bring it up to 180 degrees. 180 degrees is not like it's already pasteurized. We're not trying to kill any bugs off it. The milk is pasteurized. But when you bring it up to 180 degrees, it changes the protein structure so that's why it thickens. So it actually changes the structure, so it enables it when you put the culture in to create this thick environment. And then when you add the powdered milk, that just gives more heavy proteins to thicken up and change structure, and it gets a really thick yogurt with no whey. If you don't put the powdered yogurt, you might get a little whey that separates, the little like curds of whey, get the little yellow water stuff that separates. But when you use this powdered milk, you don't have to. It stays thick, and the whey is good for you too, so it contains a lot of probiotics. So it's a win-win. And you gotta watch your temperatures. So we're gonna bring this temperature up to 180 degrees. When it gets there, we'll turn the crock pot off, let it slowly come down to 110, 115. Now that we have our milk down to 115 degrees, we can take some out and mix it in with almost a 3/4 of a cup. It's about a cup for a gallon of milk. I use half a gallon, so half a cup would be sufficient, but I just wanted to go ahead and use this up. So you want to take, I'm going to take a scoop out. Whoop, I'll show you over here. I'm going to take a scoop of milk out and mix it in, maybe 2 scoops, and mix it in with the yogurt. I'm only using the metal for the milk because it doesn't have yogurt in it, because it might react. So now I take a wooden spoon and gently, it's got a little hole in it, so it actually mixes real nice without beating it up. So you don't want to beat it up, but you want to mix that yogurt starter up evenly within this warm milk. And then it's getting nice and creamy there. Yes, that's what we want. Nice, beautiful. Now we will pour this into our milk that is at 113 degrees presently. Now we will let that sit overnight. It'd be nice to keep it at 75 to 78 degrees overnight, and we'll show you what that looks like right after this. Well, top of the morning to you. And you know that the appropriate response to the top of the day to you is the rest of the day to you. So if you hear someone say that, give the appropriate response. Well, it's 5 o'clock now in the morning. I usually get up around 4:20 in the morning. It's that time of morning I just feel enervated, and I usually go to bed early. But I had to get up anyway. I wanted to be up to, it's been 12 hours that these brand new baby Greek yogurt mixture has been sitting in this crock pot overnight. And so I want to show you what it has turned into our wonderful Greek yogurt. I can't wait to look. Voila! And let's see what we have in here. Maybe I'll bring it a little bit closer to the camera and you can see. Look at that. Solid. Solid, 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 beautiful yogurt. I can get a big scoop full of it like that. See that? Look at that. So I'm going to try some of this fresh yogurt with me strawberries, or blueberries. There, just a big ball up in there. Look at that. Look how thick that is. Look at that beautiful yogurt. Yes, yes, yes. Now, throw a little fresh blueberries, my daily antioxidant, on top. Grab a spoon and let us try this delicious stuff. So good, and such a boost for you. So that is how we make Greek yogurt. Very simple, very healthy. In another video, we will make kefir, which is like yogurt, but it's a different strain of good bacteria, those good probiotics, which are even have even more benefits than regular yogurt. But you drink it like a thin yogurt, and it's a wonderful probiotic. But it's a different process, so we'll do that. And we'll also, oh, this is so good. I will also, as you see here, I'm up at 5 because I've had my sourdough bread rising here, sitting in the refrigerator overnight, 12 hours. Take it out today. I will let it raise again, divide it in half, and bake it. It's about a 2-day process to make real sourdough bread. So that will be another video. So stay tuned for more Mr. Heartlight in the kitchen. Turn on your Heartlight and eat good food.